guys, it's Emma. Greetings from Miami, Florida. I'm in Miami celebrating my 3-year anniversary with Joe. So I thought it would be kind of a fun idea to do a what's in my travel makeup bag. I did bring a lot of stuff. I probably don't need everything in this bag, but I'm a girl. I love makeup, and why the hell not? So I apologize for my appearance. I just threw my hair up, I threw some makeup on, and I wanted to film this video for you. So let's get into it. This is my makeup bag of choice. This thing holds a lot of makeup. I think we're here for 5 days, so this is 5 days worth of makeup, plus everything I need to get ready on an everyday basis is in this bag. This particular bag is from the brand 31. I will link everything about this bag and all of the makeup in this bag in the description box down below. Make sure to check the bottom bar. There's a lot of juicy things down there. On the outside of this bag, we have a pocket here, so you could honestly put some more makeup in here, but I packed this bag pretty full of makeup, so I didn't put anything in this outer pocket. Fun fact, I actually weighed this before we left to just see how much it would weigh. I believe on the airplane, your luggage bag can only weigh 50 pounds, and I was kind of stressed about that because I wanted to bring quite a bit of things, but I had to eliminate some things. This bag weighs 5 pounds. There's 5 pounds of makeup in here. The cool thing about this bag is when you open it up, there's a metal wire on the outside rim, so it will stay open when you're digging in here looking for different products and things. I think that's kind of cool about this. I believe I got this bag for Christmas, maybe a couple of Christmases ago, and this bag is awesome. So I'm just kind of going to pull things out randomly in here. My 2 foundations that I brought are the Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation. I'm in the color Nude, and the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Matte Foundation. I'm in the color 102 Shell Beige. I decided to bring 2 foundations, one because they do 2 different things. The Born This Way foundation is a more glowy, wearable foundation. It looks really nice on the skin. It looks like skin. It lasts around 8 to 10 hours, and the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation wears 12 plus hours and is more of a matte finish. So by mixing these 2 together, I can get a glowy, long-wearing foundation look. So I really like that. I also brought my Garnier BB cream. This is the Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector combination to oily skin in the shade Light Medium. This also has SPF of 20. I brought this just so when we go on the beach, I can throw something on my skin and feel a little bit more confident about my skin. I am currently breaking out around my lips. I don't know why. So I brought this. Haven't used this yet though. And to prep the skin for foundation and concealer and everything else, I brought my Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This stuff is awesome. It smells like coconuts. I feel like when I wear this, my skin looks really nice and hydrated and glowy, and it just goes with my theme here. I'm trying to get that like beachy skin look. It smells like coconuts. To moisturize my skin, I brought my Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream for normal to combination skin. This is my go-to moisturizer in the summertime just because it dries really quick and it makes my skin feel nice and hydrated. And I also brought my Beige Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. I put this on my zits. I'll put this all over my face, and then I like to put this one on my pimples because I feel like it just cools them down, and I've noticed a difference. It kind of minimizes how large my pimples are. They're not as red either. And to set the skin, I brought 2 different setting powders. I use 2 different setting powders on an everyday basis. The first one I have is the Rimmel Stay Matte, the long wearing pressed powder. I'm in the color 020 Nude Beige. I like to use this right underneath my eyes, anywhere that I'm creasing, and kind of blot it on the rest of my face. And then I like to go in with the Laura Mercier. This is the loose translucent setting powder, and I like to use this with my beauty blender right underneath my eyes, my chin, my nose, and kind of blend it on the rest of my face. This has been my go-to combination lately. Bronzer and contour. I use 2 different products now to contour and bronze my face. I only used to use one, but you know, I'm learning. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This stuff is incredible. It smells like chocolate. I like to use this to contour the hollows of my cheeks in my forehead and a little bit underneath my jawline. This lasts for a really long time, so I like that. For bronzer, I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer. I'm in the color 200 medium bronze. This stuff is like icing on the cake. I like to take this with a fluffy brush and kind of brush it over my contour on my forehead underneath my jawline just to give my face some warmth and color. Plus it has a slight sheen to it and it's really pretty. It's like this gorgeous bronze color. For my blush, I brought two different blushes. I just like to use things in pairs. The first one I brought is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. It's just this really pretty shimmery pink color. I like to put this on the outer parts of my cheekbones, kind of blending it into the bronzer and contour. And then I go in with another blush. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Blushing Bride, and this goes right on my apples, and I blend everything together so it looks nice and cohesive. This one lasts 12 plus hours, and this one has a little bit more shimmer to it, so it doesn't last as long, but it looks really pretty on the skin. I'm trying to go with this whole glowy beach goddess look. I like it. For my foundation application and concealer application, I like to use my beauty blender. Obviously, nothing has changed about this. This thing is awesome. I brought the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Concealer. I'm in the color Light Pale. This stuff is awesome. It's long wearing and it looks really natural on the skin, which is why I brought it. This is in a little bit of a lighter color, but I wanted my under eye area to be nice and highlighted and light. Speaking of highlighting, I also brought my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I like to take this on a small fluffy brush, kind of mix the colors together. I'll put this right underneath my eyes and on my cheekbones and blend everything together on my cheeks. And it just creates this really pretty look. I like it. To minimize the powdery look of my skin, I like to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime. This is the Fix Plus. This is the Rose Edition, and just spray it all over my face to minimize the powdery appearance. So I'm going to mention some other things. My eye cream is the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. I like to apply this morning, day, mid-afternoon. This stuff is awesome. It has a slight sheen to it, so it really opens your eyes and makes your eyes look more bright. Plus, when I wake up and my bags are bright and potent, this stuff minimizes them without even putting on any makeup. My perfume that I brought, I have like spring and summer and winter perfumes. I like to switch things up. This is the DKNY Be Delicious perfume. This stuff smells like apples and just sunshine and beaches and everything you want the world to smell like. So I brought everything I needed to achieve my regular eyebrows. I've come to the conclusion that I can't leave the house without my brows on. One, because I've overplucked this side a little bit, so kind of look a little funny. Where the hell is this shit? The brow pencil that I brought is my Hourglass. This is the Brow Arch Sculpting Pencil. I realized I did bring quite a bit of Hourglass. I love Hourglass. And to set the brow, I brought my Anastasia. This is the Brow Powder Duo in Blonde. So after I'm done, I like to brush my brows into place. So I brought two different brow gels. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in Caramel. This is a more bronzy color, so that's why I brought it. I like being bronzed. And this is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the color Light to Medium. They both do two different things. This one has more of a tint to it, and this one just kind of adds your natural highlights back into your brows. Now for the eyes, I brought two different eye products. They both are super long wearing and waterproof. The first one is the MAC Bare Study Longwear Pink Pot, and this is just a gorgeous like shimmery champagne color. Palette. This thing is incredible. This palette is probably one of my favorite Tarte palettes. You just have a wide variety of colors. This shimmery color called Funny Girl is one of my favorite colors. I like Activist and Jet Setter. Just some really nice neutral colors. And in case I wanted to amp up this look, I brought my Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid eyeliner in black. For an eyeshadow primer, I brought my NYX HD High Definition Eyeshadow Primer. This is my go-to eyeshadow primer, that's why I brought it. And for mascaras, I love CoverGirl mascara more than anything. They have some of the best mascaras I've ever used. Plus, they're really inexpensive. The first one I brought is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in black. This is not waterproof. And the second one I brought is the CoverGirl Lash Blast in waterproof. I like the CoverGirl Lash Blast waterproof version better than the original, just because it's a little more wet and you can separate your eyelashes and it just lasts a lot longer because it's waterproof. And for a lip balm and just an overall salve, this is the Smith's Rosebud Salve. You can use this on dry skin, on your lips. I brought this in my purse on the airplane so my skin and lips wouldn't get dry. And to set my entire face and make sure my makeup lasts all day, I brought my Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This stuff is amazing. It's like glue for your face. It will ensure that your makeup lasts all day. Plus, I'm in Miami and we knew that the weather wasn't going to be that great, but I still wanted my makeup to last all day. And I'm going to talk about some brushes that I brought. Obviously, to powder my face. This is my angled blush brush that I use for bronzer and contour and blush and everything. My highlighter brush, I'm not sure where I got this. It's just a nice size brush to fit this area. And this is my e.l.f. small stipple brush. This is the brush that I use to contour my cheekbones. For my eyebrows, I brought the Anastasia Beverly Hills No. 12 brush. I use this for the brow powder to set my eyebrow pencil. And the spoolie, I love the spoolie. I brought just a regular flat shader eyeshadow brush. And then these are some of my Morphe brushes that I brought. This is the Morphe G24. I love this brush for blending color into my crease and just as an all-over lid shade. I love how it's tapered. This brush is incredible. And to deposit color on my lower lash line and upper lash line, this is the Morphe M432 brush. It's just their flat definer brush. For crease, I brought two of them, but they both do two different things. This is the Morphe E18. This is a synthetic crease brush, so it's really going to deposit color nicely into the crease and blend everything out. And this is the Morphe 321 brush. I like to use this on my lower lash line to smoke out color and kind of in my inner corner to put the darkest color there. So that was all of the makeup in my makeup bag. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.